What's going on, everyone? Good day to you all. Welcome back to ATControl. Hopefully you've been having a really great day so far. Today we're back with our 7th episode here on Tower 3D Pro. If you didn't get a chance to watch the prior episode, we completed a shift over at Las Vegas McCarran International Airport, as it was the new DLC to hit the market earlier this week, and we made it through with no issues except a little first day lag problem and a couple stuck airplanes, so really no big deal. So today we're going back to the East Coast to one of my favorite airports, which is JFK. You guys showed a ton of support on my first attempt at JFK back a few episodes ago, and a lot of you asked that I come back and do it again here at JFK, but with different conditions, so here you go. Last time we ran the 22 left and right setup where I tried to shift all landings over to one runway by command, but today we're going to do 2 open runways using 31 left and right and sending out departures on them both as well. This should probably be pretty interesting since I'll have to shoot some gaps here and there. My goal will be to send all heavy aircraft on departure, such as 767s, 777s, Airbus 330, 340s, and 380s off of 31 left, and shift most other departures over to 31 right. Many of these setups and scenarios may not be true in real life, but remember, this is just a game, so I can do pretty much any setup I want just as long as I keep everyone safe within the aircrafts that I'm controlling, so that is always the goal. Also, to make it even more fun, we're going to do it at night with a start time of 9 p.m. If you guys are not already on board with the channel and following along, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video today, and don't forget to hit the little bell icon as well, which alerts you when any new episodes do get posted. So let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. We'll get loaded in. We'll be right back to get started. Alright guys, we are back ready to get our evening shift started here at JFK. Just before we get started, a couple housekeeping items. The time right now on the clock is 8:46 in the evening. Our wind is going to be slightly here out of the northeast, kind of right in the center almost at 3 knots, so very calm. We haven't had a crosswind gameplay yet. I've gotten lucky, I guess, where I don't have to deal with that and change runways, but for right now, we are basically calm. As far as the airport setup, we are going to use 3-1 left, which is down here in the bottom center of the screen, if you can see the mouse. And over here to the far right center, we have 3-1 right. And we'll basically take arrivals on both sides, and I'm going to try to push all the heavies, like I said, up 3-1 left. So I will be keeping tabs on the departure strips over here. This will be the middle line that I'm looking at. Like this one here, the Delta is a 737, so he's just a very basic mid-sized jet, nothing too large. I'll send him over to 3-1 right just to keep this side of the airport open. But a lot of the heavies that we're going to see are going to come out of this zone right here, as well as pretty much right over here as well, which will give pretty much basic easy access on the Zulu taxiway straight into the bottom of 3-1 left and head them out. And we'll see how we can do with it. I'll try to do the best I can, so keep your fingers crossed. Like I say always, no accidents, no penalties, no delays, no problems here today. Let's go ahead and try to make it as best as possible, and let's hop right into it. Delta 497, pushback approved. Expect runway 3-1 right.
Ground, 3-1 right, pushback approved. Delta 497.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to mention that because of the placement of the tower right here, any of these jets that start are going to be very loud until we get them away from the tower, so I apologize ahead of time.
American 293 requesting push and start.
This American 293, we'll try to talk about these strips as we go through here. I'll try to mention each type so you guys can follow along with what I'm looking at. This is an Airbus A321, so he'll also go down to 3-1 right today. American 293, pushback approved. Expect runway 3-1 right.
Ground, 3-1 right, pushback approved. American 293.
He is kind of off in a blind spot
Delta
there.
497 ready to taxi.
Can't really see him on the other side of this building right here. But back here in the distance, if you guys can see it, New York City. So we're going to be heading out to the east on all our departures. So basically an easterly departure route that we're going to be taking here today. And then we'll obviously be bringing in everybody here from the... it's a westerly move. My fault. It's kind of a westerly departure, and we're going to be bringing everybody in from the east to the west, is what I was getting at there. Delta 497, runway 3-1 right, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Golf Bravo Foxtrot Yankee Alpha Delta 497. Tower, JetBlue 918 requesting push and start.
JetBlue 918, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 3-1 right pushback approved. JetBlue 9er 1A.
Okay, go ahead, guy. Come on. Taxi on out of here so it'll get a little quieter.
Tower, JetBlue 1374 with you runway 31 right.
There he goes. While the fuel truck just drives right underneath him. My tower's going to burn down. JetBlue 1374, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right clear to land JetBlue 1374.
Okay.
Ground, JetBlue 9er 18 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 9er 18, runway 31 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Foxtrot Yankee Alpha JetBlue 9er 18.
Tower, Endeavour 4053 requesting push and start.
Yeah, these are all smaller
Ground,
jets. coming
American
out of this
293
area
ready
here.
to taxi.
Endeavour 4053, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Endeavour 4053.
What is this taxiway?
Tower, North Shuttle 7011 with you runway 31 left.
So, one thing I'm looking at here, North Shuttle 7011, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left clear to land North Shuttle 7011.
That's a 787 Dreamliner. Pretty cool. One thing I'm looking at here, you guys can kind of see it. Some of these taxiways aren't really marked. And if you guys are playing JFK, a really good suggestion I would have is to go over to airnav.com.
Speedbird 116 requesting push and start.
Go over to airnav.com and pull up JFK and pull up its ground image so you can kind of see what these little taxiway areas are. I think this one is, I want to almost say it's Tango Bravo? Yeah, I think it's Tango Bravo. Let's see if we can give it a shot and get the guy out here. American 293, runway 31 right, taxi via Tango Bravo. Nope. Okay, Tango Bravo is one further
Endeavour
down.
4053 ready
Alpha.
to taxi.
American 293, runway 31 right, taxi via Tango Alpha, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Tango Alpha Foxtrot Yankee Alpha American 293.
That's a mouthful there. Speedbird 116, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Speedbird 116.
That's a big jet. I can already see him right here. I didn't even have to look at his strip to see he's a 747. There he is right there. So we're going to take him down to 31 left just due to the length of the runway that we need. JetBlue 9er 18, continue taxi.
Continue taxi JetBlue 9er 18.
Endeavour 4053, runway 31 right, taxi via Golf, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Golf Yankee Alpha Endeavour 4053.
Alright. And just one mention, guys, before I forget, if this is the first time you're watching JFK, the Alpha taxiway that
Speedbird
goes...
116 ready to taxi.
The Alpha taxiway that goes all the way around the terminals is a clockwise movement, and the Bravo taxiway on the outer ring goes in a counterclockwise movement. So you'll see that when I assign taxiways that we'll have to keep an eye out for the movements here and make sure we get them on the right path. Speedbird 116, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Alpha Zulu Speedbird 116. Tower, Delta 259er 1 requesting push and start.
Is that Foxtrot? I guess it's Alpha Foxtrot Zulu. He'll find his way. He'll find his way there. Delta 497, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 497.
Delta 259er pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved.
I've got nobody coming
Delta
in over here, so
259er 1.
we'll let him go for
Tower,
right now.
Delta 1359er with you runway 31 left.
Delta 1359er, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left clear to land Delta 1359er.
Okay, so just keeping an eye on these two guys here. Definitely don't want them to run into each other. hate them. I hate the makeup of this airport and the way that the window is. You can only get so much of the airport in here. And I know this 787 that's going to land here on this runway is going to probably go all the way down to the end, even though it has a very efficient stopping process. I don't foresee it getting off the runway in a very quick manner. All right, so we got our first JetBlue
Delta
coming in.
259er1 ready to taxi.
Delta 259er1, runway 31 left, taxi via Hotel Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Hotel Zulu. Delta 259er1.
Oh. What? Why? That's like Hotel Bravo. Oh well. I mean, Hotel goes all the way up through here. I don't know why he just wouldn't get off. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Endeavor 4053, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavor 4053.
Tower, American 106 requesting push and start.
Yeah, and he's a heavy bird as well. American 106, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. American 106.
Delta needs to get away from my tower. Causing me all kinds of problems. JetBlue 918, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 918.
Okay, he's coming down here. Send him this way.
Tower, Delta 119er7 with you, runway 31 left.
Delta 119er7, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land. Delta 119er7.
You guys kind of see it as well. A lot of these heavy jets, 767s, 787, all coming down 31 left. That runway here is over 2 miles long. It's almost 3 miles long. It's like 14,500 feet. I mean, you can kind of see how far it goes. I mean, it's all the way up the entire length.
Tower,
of
Endeavor
the airport
4135
property.
requesting push and
So,
start.
Yeah, that's a hefty one there. Endeavor 4135, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. Endeavor 4135.
Okay, so he's going that way. Let Speedbird across here. There he is. He's stopped.
Ground, American 106 ready to taxi.
There we go. Speedbird 116, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 116.
Okay, so that JetBlue's off the runway there. JetBlue 918, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 918.
We've got nobody else coming down the right, so we can go ahead and line up this next guy. Delta 49er7, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. Delta 49er7.
He's coming this way, Endeavor's going that way.
Tower, Delta 9808 requesting push and start.
American 106, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu.
Ground, Endeavor 4135 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 1374, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu. American 106.
I wish they would just give me the
Taxi to terminal via Alpha, JetBlue 1374.
parking spot. I really don't get it. American 293, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 293. Tower, Endeavor 4084 with you, runway 31 left.
Endeavor 4084, runway 31 left, clear to land. Endeavor 4084, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land. Endeavor 4084.
Delta 259er1, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 259er1.
He's just a smaller jet, so we'll keep him there for right now. He's coming down, he's coming down. We've got nobody else on arrival on 31 right, so we can go ahead and get these next two guys out. Delta 49er7, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Delta 49er7.
Endeavor 4053, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. Endeavor 4053.
Who is this? Endeavor 4135, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee, Yankee Alpha. Endeavor 4135.
Okay, so we'll let him come down. Looking good there. All right, guys, we're on a good path. Everybody's looking good so far. Everybody's cleared to where they need to be. And it got quieter by our tower. I call that good success right now. Okay, there's our Speedbird. He's heading down. I always like that name. It's probably one of the cooler names in all
Tower,
of aviation
Delta
call
402
signs.
requesting push and start.
JetBlue 9018, contact departure. Good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, we've got everybody else good. We're all good here. Got a couple of arrivals,
Tower,
so we're going to need to...
Delta 2786 requesting push and start.
We're going to have to keep an eye out here before we can get this Speedbird on the runway. Endeavor 4053, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Endeavor 4053.
Delta 90808, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Delta 90808.
Oh, he was the 767. I could probably... I think I can change him once he gets pushed back. Yeah, we'll just have to check and move him around once he
Tower,
gets pushed back.
JetBlue 263 requesting push and start.
My fault. JetBlue 263, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. JetBlue 263.
Delta 4907, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, we've got this next arrival here, so as soon as he passes by, he's a... what is he?
Ground,
11.
Delta 90808 ready to taxi.
Yeah, he should get off pretty quick. North Shuttle 7011, taxi to the terminal via Quebec, Mike Charlie.
Taxi to terminal via Quebec Mike Charlie North Shuttle 7011.
What a good guess. Delta 1359er, taxi to the terminal via... oh gosh.
Negative.
What is this?
Delta 1359er.
Oh man, how am I going to get him through there? Can he make that turn? I don't know if he can make that turn. Delta 1359er, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, Mike.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike Delta 1359er.
Yeah. Can he make that turn? I really hope he can make that turn. Yeesh. Craziness. American 293, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. American 293.
Speedbird 116. I'm going to leave him there for a second. I got to get these other guys moved. Delta 90808, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu Delta 90808.
Ground, JetBlue 263 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 263, runway 31 right, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 31 right,
Echo
taxi
Alpha.
via Alpha. JetBlue 263.
JetBlue 263, runway 31 right, taxi via Alpha, Echo Alpha, Zulu Alpha, Yankee Alpha.
Tower, Iberia 6252 requesting push and start.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Alpha, Echo Alpha, Zulu Alpha, Yankee Alpha. JetBlue 263.
That's a hell of a movement. Endeavor 4053, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, as soon as this guy arrives, then we'll start getting these guys out. American 106, continue taxi.
Continue taxi American 106.
Delta 119er7, taxi to the terminal via Papa, Bravo, Mike.
Tower, Caribbean Airlines 11 with you runway 31 left. Taxi to terminal via Papa Bravo Delta 119er7.
Yeah, he'll figure his way in there. What is this Iberia? He's a big jet. Iberia 6252, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Iberia 6252.
Speedbird 11, runway 31 left, clear to land. Speedbird 11, runway 31 left, clear to land. Oh, he's not Speedbird. He is, what is he? He's Caribbean Airlines. Sorry, that's why he wasn't going in. Caribbean Airlines 11, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left cleared to land. Caribbean Airlines 11.
Yeah, I messed that one up.
Tower, American 978 with you, runway 31 right.
Speedbird 116, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait. Speedbird 116.
Endeavor 4135, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Endeavor 4135.
What is Delta 402? He's a big one too. Delta 402, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Delta 402. Ground, Iberia 6252 ready to taxi.
Okay, he's going to
Tower,
park. He's going to
Endeavor
park.
4122 requesting push and start.
Everybody's looking good. Everybody's parking. Endeavor 4122, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. Endeavor 4122.
American 978, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right cleared to land, American 978.
Okay, he's home, he's home, he's home. Get him off the runway. Endeavor 4084, taxi to the terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Endeavor 4084.
Okay, we'll just have to stop
Ground,
him somewhere
Delta
down
402
here.
ready to taxi.
Delta 402, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet Zulu, Delta 402.
Speedbird 116, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 116.
Delta 25901, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait. Delta 25901.
Tower, Saudia 22 requesting push and start.
American 2903, contact departure, good day.
Ground, Endeavor 4122 ready to taxi.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, he's going to come right down. Saudia 22, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Saudia 22.
Ooh, he's a 777 wide body. That's a big jet. And what is this guy? He's a smaller jet, so I'm going to leave him there for... I'm going to get him out of his ramp first. Delta 2786, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. Delta 2786.
Okay, just got a couple guys on arrival still, so we're okay there. Iberia 6252, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot Zulu, Iberia 6252.
JetBlue 263, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, JetBlue 263.
Delta 9808, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 9808.
Endeavor 4122, runway 31 left, taxi via Golf, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Golf, Yankee Alpha, Endeavor 4122.
Ground, Saudia 22 ready to taxi.
Okay, he's out of here. Delta 25901, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Delta 25901.
Saudia 22, runway 31 left, taxi via Mike Charlie, Bravo, Juliet, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Mike Charlie Bravo Juliet Zulu Saudia 22.
Endeavor 4135, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Endeavor 4135.
Tower, Delta 446 requesting push and start.
Endeavor 4084, hold position.
Hold position, Endeavor 4084.
Actually, I can let him go in. Endeavor 4084, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Endeavor 4084.
Yeah, he'll be fine, because this guy's going to push, and his gate's below him, so he'll be fine. Delta 446, you're going to 31
Tower,
right.
JetBlue 1304 with you, runway 31 left.
JetBlue 1304, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left cleared to land, JetBlue 1304.
Let this Caribbean land here, it'll be alright. Speedbird 116, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Come on, Endeavor. Gotta go, buddy. know why they sit there on the runway. Did I give him a push? Yeah, I gave him a push. I don't know if he... Oh, I hope this isn't that broken jet that never moves. I don't know if he is or not. Oh, no, there he goes. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Delta 402, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 402.
Delta 25901, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening. Tower, JetBlue 852 with you, runway 31 right.
American 106, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, American 106.
Delta 446, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Delta 446.
JetBlue 852, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, clear to land, JetBlue 852.
Okay, that's good, you're coming down.
Tower, Kuwaiti 118 requesting push and start.
All the Middle Eastern planes are heading out. Where was he at? Kuwaiti 118, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Kuwaiti 118. Ground, Delta 2786 ready to taxi.
Caribbean Airlines 11, taxi to the terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Caribbean Airlines 11.
Yeah, he's going right
Ground,
in there too.
Delta 446 ready to taxi.
Yeah, we'll just have to hold him. That was the American that came in. Good deal. JetBlue 263, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait, JetBlue 263.
Siberia's coming down. Good, he's off the runway. American 106, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, American 106.
Delta 90808, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Delta 90808.
American 978, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, Tango Alpha.
Tower, Delta 444 requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Tango Alpha, American 978.
American 978, taxi to the terminal via Bravo Sierra.
Ground, Kuwaiti 118 ready to taxi.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Sierra, American 978.
Okay. Kuwaiti 118, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu, Kuwaiti 118.
Endeavor 4135.
Tower, American 2254 with you, runway 31 right.
Endeavor 4135, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
American 2254, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, American 2254.
Okay. He's out somewhere. There he goes. JetBlue 263, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, JetBlue 263.
Iberia 6252, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Iberia 6252.
Delta 90808, runway 31 left. Delta 90808, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 90808.
Perfect.
Runway 31 left, Delta 90808.
Delta 2786, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee, Yankee Alpha, Delta 2786.
Caribbean Airlines 11, hold position.
Hold position, Caribbean Airlines 11. Tower, Virgin 46 requesting push and start.
I can't yet, guy, because I need the guy right behind you to get out of there first. Saudia 22, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Saudia 22.
Iberia's coming down. Endeavor's going up. Delta 444, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Delta 444.
Delta 446, runway 31 right, taxi via Golf, Yankee, Yankee Alpha.
Tower, Waterski 4346 with you, runway 31 right.
Runway 31 right taxi via Golf Yankee Yankee Alpha Delta 446.
American 106, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Waterski 4346, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right cleared to land, Waterski 4346.
Okay, as soon as he comes through there.
Tower, Delta 440 requesting push and start. Ground, Delta 444 ready to taxi.
Delta 444, runway 31 left, taxi via Golf, Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Golf Zulu Delta 444.
Probably should have left him there for a second, because I need to get this guy out too. Kuwaiti 118, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Kuwaiti 118.
JetBlue 263, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Caribbean Airlines 11, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Caribbean Airlines 11.
Who is this here? Delta 402, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Delta 402.
Endeavor 4122, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavor 4122.
Okay, you're looking good there, you are looking good there. He's going up there, so I can't push him yet. JetBlue 1304, taxi to the terminal via Mike Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Mike Charlie Alpha JetBlue 1304.
Let's let him go all the way around, no big deal. These two guys go there. Only got 2 arrivals over here on 31 right, so we're good there. Delta 9808, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, these guys are off the taxiway now. Delta 402, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 402.
Saudia 22, runway 31 left, cleared. Saudia 22, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Saudia 22. Tower, American 938 requesting push and start.
Delta 446, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 446.
Let these guys go. JetBlue 852. I'm gonna let him sit for a second. Delta 2786, hold position.
Hold position Delta 2786.
Okay. What do I want to do here? JetBlue 852, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha JetBlue 852.
You'll find your way. Send his way out there, looking good. Whew. All right, guys. This is a little bit of a challenge. Where is he? What? Oh, that's right. I didn't have too much traffic when I was sending him around. I forgot about that. Uh-oh.
Tower, Alitalia 605 requesting push and start.
Hold position Delta 446.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm glad I looked at him real quick. That would have been an absolute disaster. Delta 444, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 444.
Saudia 22, wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 64 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Saudia 22.
Okay. Iberia 6252, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Iberia 6252.
Tower, JetBlue 1515 with you, runway 31 right.
Alitalia 605, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Alitalia 605.
Virgin 46, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Virgin 46.
American 938, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. American 938.
Delta 446, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 446.
Delta 2786, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2786.
Delta 440, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Delta 440.
American 2254, taxi to the terminal via Bravo Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Sierra American 2254.
Ground, Alitalia 605 ready to taxi.
Alitalia 605, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu Alitalia 605.
Delta 402, contact departure, good day.
Ground, American 938 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 1515, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Roger, good evening.
Runway 31 right cleared to land JetBlue 1515.
Ground, Delta 440 ready to taxi. Ground, Virgin 46 ready to taxi.
Saw Diaz on his way out, looking good here. American 938, runway 31 right, taxi via Tango Alpha, Foxtrot. I didn't get that fast enough. Oh gosh, Echo, is that Echo Alpha? I gotta learn that Echo Alpha. That thing's gonna drive me crazy. I might just bring him down to Foxtrot Yankee Alpha just to make it easy here. So I don't have to remember that. American 938, runway 31 right, taxi via Tango Alpha, Foxtrot Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Tango Alpha Foxtrot Yankee Alpha American 938.
Jeez, that's a mouthful there. Iberia 6252, wind is 63 at 3 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 3 knots, runway 31 left cleared for takeoff Iberia 6252.
Tower, Delta 435 requesting push and start.
Where do we want to go next here? Kuwaiti 118, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left line up and wait Kuwaiti 118.
Saudia 22, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Waterski 4346, taxi to the terminal via Bravo Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Sierra Waterski 4346.
I am getting such good luck getting those in there. Virgin 46, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu Virgin 46.
Where is he going? He's going that way. Delta 440, runway 31 left. Delta 440, runway 31 right, taxi via Golf Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Golf Yankee Alpha Delta 440.
Tower, JetBlue 71 requesting push and start.
Delta 2786, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 2786.
Waterski 4346, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Waterski 4346.
I don't know why he's not going already. I really hope he's not stuck over there. Oh, these airplanes, they just, for whatever reason this game, they just get stuck and they just don't go anywhere. Drives me nuts, man. I really don't understand it. Okay, so we got, oh, there he goes. Now he's moving. What is this guy? Virgin 46, hold position.
Hold position Virgin 46.
JetBlue 71, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Tower, 31 right pushback approved. JetBlue 71.
Delta 435, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Delta 435.
He's coming down. He is going... yeah, he'll be fine because he's going that way. Okay. Kuwaiti 118, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 left cleared for takeoff, Kuwaiti 118.
Endeavour 4122, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Tower, JetBlue 71 ready to taxi.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Endeavour 4122.
Iberia 6252, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, as soon as these guys get across.
Tower, Endeavour 4123 requesting push and start.
I think his gate, just want to make sure, yeah, his gate's right there, so I'm going to let him go first. You can go park, sir. Delta 440, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta 440.
Ground, Delta 435 ready to taxi.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Delta 446, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait, Delta 446.
Virgin 46, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Virgin 46.
Alitalia 605, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Alitalia 605.
Well, we're going to make the most of this window here where nobody's coming off the runway. Guarantee you guys, we are going to make the most of this. Or nobody's coming into the runways, I should say. We're going to get a lot of these jets out of here. Only one I got to watch here for is this Endeavour. He's a smaller jet, so I got to give him a little space when he gets off the runway so he doesn't get run into by this heavy right behind him. Okay. Endeavour 4123, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. Endeavour 4123.
Delta 446, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 446.
Delta 2786, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait, Delta 2786.
Okay. Endeavour 4122, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 left cleared for takeoff, Endeavour 4122.
Delta 444, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Delta 444.
Let's go right down, looking good there.
Ground, Endeavour 4123 ready to taxi.
And I don't know what this guy is doing right here, but he is taking the longest taxiway possible to get to his gate.
Tower, Swiss 15 requesting push and start.
Swiss 15, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Swiss 15.
Delta 435, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha, Delta 435.
Okay, you're going good. JetBlue 1515, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha, JetBlue 1515.
JetBlue 71, runway 31 right, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha, JetBlue 71.
I just want to get him out of the way and onto Bravo for this case because I don't know where this JetBlue is going to go. Is he going to go this way or go this way? So I just got to get him out of the way.
Tower, JetBlue 1503 requesting push and start.
Virgin 46, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Virgin 46.
Let's push it that way and that way. Kuwaiti 118, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, you guys looking good here. Delta 2786, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 right cleared for takeoff, Delta 2786.
American 9038, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, American 9038.
Tower, EVA 32 with you, runway 31 right. Ground, Swiss 15 ready to taxi.
Endeavour 4123, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Golf, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Golf, Yankee Alpha, Endeavour 4123.
Try to help this situation out and start getting some of these guys to go down this way. Delta 444, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 left cleared for takeoff, Delta 444.
Alitalia 605, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Tower, JetBlue 167 requesting push and start. Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Alitalia 605.
Swiss 15. Runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu, Swiss 15.
He's going that way, he's going... Oh my goodness. JetBlue 71, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right taxi via Bravo Foxtrot Yankee Alpha JetBlue 71.
What a mess. Delta 446, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
Endeavor 4122, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening. Tower, Endeavor 4111 with you, runway 31 right.
Alitalia 605, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Alitalia 605.
Virgin 46, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Virgin 46.
Eva 32, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, Eva 32.
Everybody looking good there. Delta 440, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 440.
Delta 2786, contact departure.
Roger, good evening.
Endeavor 4111, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, Endeavor 4111.
Okay, you guys are all going that way. He's going up there.
Tower, Shamrock 108 requesting push and start.
Ooh, Shamrock. Let's do it. Shamrock. Nice. Okay, so everybody's good here. Shamrock 108, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Shamrock 108.
He's an A330, so he's a kind of bigger jet as well. Delta 444, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
I know a lot of you guys put comments in my videos that I should just use the runway commands where I can give automatic clearances on departure. I'm kind of a go through the motions from start to finish, so I like to do departures myself. A lot of you guys like to do it as a combined command, which is perfectly fine. Everybody's got their own way of handling it, but I personally like to do it that way, so that's just kind of my way of handling everything. Swiss 15, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Swiss 15.
Virgin 46, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Ground, Shamrock 108 ready to taxi. Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Virgin 46.
JetBlue 71, continue taxi.
Continue taxi JetBlue 71.
How am I going to get him across? Shamrock 108, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha, Golf, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Golf Zulu, Shamrock 108.
That looks like a good
Tower,
route.
Endeavor 3679er with you, runway 31 left.
Endeavor 3679er, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land, Endeavor 3679er.
Rats, I forgot to get that guy off the other runway over there. Alitalia 605, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening.
And yeah, we're gonna have a little hold up here now that we got 2 arrivals. Crap. Should have got that guy off first.
Tower,
Sorry.
JetBlue 81 requesting push and start.
JetBlue 81, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right, pushback approved. JetBlue 81.
JetBlue 1503, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Tower, 31 left, pushback approved. JetBlue
Got a
1503.
little space over there. Delta 435, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 435.
Delta 440, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening. Tower, American 34 with you, runway 31 right.
American 34, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, American 34.
Okay, so we've got nobody over here on 31 left. This will make this pretty easy. Well, we got the Endeavor, but he's pretty far out there still. Got 2 2 arrivals. This guy's about to come in, so as soon as we get these 2 guys on the ground, we'll start sending from this side. Endeavor 4123, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavor 4123.
Get you out of the way.
Ground, JetBlue 81 ready to taxi.
I'm going to wait for Shamrock to clear before I send you. JetBlue 167, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. JetBlue 167.
There goes our EVA over there. I haven't seen an EVA yet. Just haven't played a scenario where one of those have come in. It's pretty awesome. I like it. It's a 777. He's going to go all the way over, so he's probably going to come up here. We'll just get him on the Bravo
Tower,
taxiway.
Delta 790 with you, runway 31 left.
Swiss 15. Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Swiss 15.
Virgin 46, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Delta 790, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land, Delta 790.
Okay.
Ground, JetBlue 167 ready to taxi.
A little break there.
Tower, Endeavor 4130 requesting push and start.
Shamrock's good. Who's this guy? JetBlue 81, runway 31 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha, JetBlue 81.
JetBlue 167, runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha, Golf, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Alpha Golf Zulu, JetBlue 167.
Endeavor 4130, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Endeavor 4130.
I did give pushback on this guy, did I not? I don't know. I thought I did. EVA 32, taxi to the terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, EVA 32.
I didn't know where to send him off, so he will just go on Bravo Mike Charlie there. EVA 32, taxi to the terminal via Bravo Mike Charlie.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Mike Charlie, EVA 32.
Okay.
Ground, Endeavor 4130 ready to taxi.
Alright, 2 you guys came in. American 9038, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait, American 9038.
He's going. Shamrock 108, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Shamrock 108.
We are shamrockin'. Shamrockin'. I think they have a new service that goes all the way over to LA now. I watched a video the other day where it was their first arrival. I don't know how old the video was though. So apologize if that has been happening for a while. Endeavor 4111, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha, Endeavor 4111.
We'll go all the way around.
Tower, Delta 222 requesting push and start.
American 9038, wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 6-3 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, American 9038.
That Swiss had a huge rollout. It took forever to get down that. Endeavor 4130, runway 31 left, taxi via Golf, Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Golf Zulu, Endeavor 4130.
He's coming down here. JetBlue 81, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, JetBlue 81.
Okay, so we're going to get him out. We're going to wait for this American to come in, then we'll send a few more of these guys. JetBlue 71 is going to be our next departure. Okay, he's good. Delta 222, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved.
Start putting some more traffic
Delta
on this side
222.
here. These guys go, let him go. Alright guys, we're looking good. We are looking awesome here. I like these challenges where things don't... they're not the easiest because you have to move people across, you gotta wait for other traffic to come in. It's a little different, but kind of fun. Southwest 15. Southwest 15, contact departure. Good evening. Oh. What am I doing calling him Southwest? Swiss 1-5. Contact departure. Good evening.
Roger. Good evening.
Southwest doesn't even fly into this airport. What am I doing? Okay. JetBlue 167, continue taxi.
Continue taxi JetBlue 167.
Okay, he's going to come down. JetBlue 1503, pushback approved. Expect runway 31 left.
Tower, 31 left, pushback approved. JetBlue 1503.
Perfect.
Tower, Gateway 6223 requesting push and start.
Gateway.
Ground, Delta 222 ready to taxi.
I really wish they would change that. Okay, he's going to come all the way across. JetBlue 71, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. JetBlue 71.
American 9038, contact departure. Good evening.
Roger. Good evening.
Yeah, get your tag out of the way there, guy. I need to be able to see my planes. Are you going to line up and wait, or are you just going to sit there? You're taking forever. Okay, so you're going across. You'll be fine. Endeavor 4130, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavor 4130.
Everybody's cleared in, that's good.
Tower, Endeavor 4153 requesting push and start.
Delta 222, runway 31 left, taxi via Hotel Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Hotel Zulu, Delta 222.
Send you across. We'll get your buddies out of here. Shamrock 108, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait. Shamrock 108.
JetBlue 71, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. JetBlue 71.
Delta 435, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. Delta 435.
Endeavor 4153, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left, pushback approved. Endeavor
This
4153.
airport's turning into a ghost town. You'll need some more. Is this guy not moving? I gave him his push.
Tower, Delta 427 requesting push and start.
Well, he's obviously broke as a joke because I've given him his push. Or I thought I did. Did I not? Yeah, I signed him 3-1 left. He just hasn't pushed. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking forever, though, whatever he's doing. Endeavor 3679, taxi to the terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Endeavor 3679er.
Okay, he should be pushing out. Looking good there. Delta 435, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Delta 435.
American 34, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Sierra American 34.
Okay. Looks good there. And Delta 790, taxi to the terminal via Bravo.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo, Delta 790.
Get off the runway so I can send these next guys out.
Tower, JetBlue 416 with you, runway 31 left.
I think this guy is just broke. See ya. I'm not messing with you. Endeavor 4123, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait. Endeavor 4123.
Okay, those guys are off now. Shamrock 108, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Shamrock 108.
JetBlue 71, contact departure, good evening.
Roger. Good evening.
JetBlue 416, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land. JetBlue 416.
Who's this next guy? JetBlue 167, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait. JetBlue 167.
Delta 222, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 222.
Endeavor 4153, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Hotel, Zulu.
Negative. Endeavor 4153.
What? Oh, he's not ready to go yet. Huh, that's why. Gateway 6223, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Ground, 31 right pushback approved. Gateway 6223. Ground, Endeavor 4153 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4153, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Hotel, Zulu.
Tower, JetBlue 402 with you runway 31 right.
Runway 31 left taxi via Bravo Hotel Zulu Endeavor 4153.
JetBlue 402, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right cleared to land JetBlue 402.
Delta 435, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Endeavor 4123, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots runway 31 right cleared for takeoff Endeavor 4123.
Delta 427, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Delta 427.
Okay. JetBlue 167, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots runway 31 left cleared for takeoff JetBlue 167.
Okay. JetBlue 81, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right line up and wait JetBlue 81.
Nice. We are doing so good here, guys. We are doing awesome. Shamrock 108, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Okay, so he's off. He's on his way. Got nobody else inbound. Endeavor 4130, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left line up and wait Endeavor 4130.
See? Look how we're doing, guys. We're keeping the lines away. You'll notice. Just have to wait for a couple arrivals and pretty much golden.
Ground, Gateway 6223 ready to taxi.
Endeavor 4153, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Endeavor 4153. Ground, Delta 427 ready to taxi.
And take a look at this, guys. If you are watching this all the way here till the end, anytime you're running parallels and you have two T's next to each other, they're never going to run in conflict, and you're never going to get a conflict penalty because they're on, straight out parallels, unless you've given some goofy command for one of them to turn into the other one. And you should be pretty much golden until you hand them off. So do not be alarmed. Endeavor 4130, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots runway 31 left cleared for takeoff Endeavor 4130.
JetBlue 81, wind is 63 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 63 at 2 knots runway 31 right cleared for takeoff JetBlue 81.
Gateway 6223, runway 31 right, taxi via Golf, Yankee, Yankee Alpha.
Tower, Qatari 702 requesting push and start.
Runway 31 right taxi via Golf Yankee Yankee Alpha Gateway 6223.
Ooh, we have a Qatari. Definitely think he's a big bird. Yeah, he's a huge bird. Qatari 702, pushback approved, expect runway 3. Qatari 702.
Tower, JetBlue 478 with you runway 31 right.
Qatari 702. Qatari 702. Pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Ground, 31 left pushback approved. Qatari 702.
I like how it calls it Qatari. Qatari. That's pretty funny. All right. What do we got now? JetBlue 478, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right cleared to land JetBlue 478.
Endeavor 4123, contact departure, good evening.
Tower, Endeavor 4149er requesting push and start.
Roger, good evening.
Delta 427, runway 31 left, taxi via Bravo, Juliet, Zulu.
Runway 31 left taxi via Bravo Juliet Zulu Delta 427.
JetBlue 167, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Endeavor 4149er, pushback approved, expect runway 31 right.
Tower, 31 right pushback approved. Endeavor 4149er.
Okay, looking good here. We got one guy on arrival for 31 left, and then we'll get this Delta and Endeavor moving. Got nobody holding over here, so we're pretty much clear. Now we're going to start to get the arrival train coming in to fill up all these gates that we've dumped out. Let's see what this...
Tower, JetBlue 424 with you, runway 31 right.
Oh, I can't look at him right now. Yeah, we'll check on him a little bit later. That's a pretty big jet. Delta 222, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait, Delta 222.
JetBlue 81, contact departure, good evening.
Tower, Endeavour 4149 are ready to taxi.
JetBlue 424, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Roger, good evening.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, JetBlue 424.
Endeavour 4130, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Gateway 6223, continue taxi.
Continue taxi gateway 6223.
Is this Qatari pushing? I really hope all these jets are not stuck all of a sudden. He needs to push though. He's got his nav lights on. I don't know what he's doing over there. JetBlue 416. Taxi to the terminal via Bravo Delta.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Delta JetBlue 416.
JetBlue 416. Taxi to the terminal via Bravo Golf.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Golf JetBlue 416.
Delta 222. Wind is 62 at 2 knots. Runway 31 left. Clear for takeoff.
Wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 222.
Is this Qatari moving yet?
Tower, American 16 with you, runway 31 right.
These guys are just stuck for some reason. I don't understand it. They just don't move. Where is he going? Is he going now? I gave him 3-1 left. He's just not going. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I do not know. Endeavour 4149, runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo, Golf, Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Bravo Golf Yankee Alpha Endeavour 4149er.
Endeavour 4153, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Runway 31 left, line up and wait Endeavour 4153.
Oh, I'm so disappointed. I wanted him to push. He's just going to sit there with his nav lights on. Maybe he'll go. By the end of the episode, maybe he will go. American 16, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Runway 31 right, cleared to land, American 16.
Ah, that's so disappointing. JetBlue 402, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha, JetBlue 402.
Delta 427, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Delta 427.
Endeavour 4153, wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff Endeavour 4153.
Okay. Everybody's looking good here. Delta 222, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Yeah, the camera won't even let me go out there to look at him. I don't understand. Qatari 702, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Qatari 702.
Qatari. I don't know. He's stuck. Ah, rats. That stinks. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Oh, now the camera has enabled. There's our first JetBlue. He is in. Nice landing, sir. Nice landing. He's going that way. He's going that way.
Tower, Gateway 6251 with you runway 31 left.
Boy, it got kind of slow here towards the end of this 9 o'clock hour. This is usually where it's jamming at this airport. I'm actually kind of surprised. Looks like he's coming in on this side here. As soon as he gets off the runway. This guy's following around. Yep, he's going to take right in there. And he's... What gate is he going to? He's going to this one. And he's going to... Okay, that's good. They won't run into each other. Nice. I won't have to issue another clearance there. Delta 427, wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 427.
JetBlue 478, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha JetBlue 478.
We got another JetBlue on arrival here. We're going to have to hold this gateway until these other two guys get in. Just don't have enough time to push them out. Endeavor 4153, contact departure, good evening. Endeavor 4153, contact departure, good evening.
Roger, good evening.
Gateway 6251, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Runway 31 left cleared to land, Gateway 6251.
We'll at least get to the 10 o'clock hour here. Endeavor 4149er, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Endeavor 4149er.
There goes our Delta. Awesome. I don't know why it's so out of focus, though. It's kind of weird. So they're going across. You are going to keep going, sir, into your ramp. You should be coming right up in here. He's moving. He's moving. Yep, go. You gotta go. And looks like he's coming on the left as well. Okay, guys, so we've pretty much handled this this nighttime push here. Not too bad, not too bad.
Tower, Delta 179er5 with you, runway 31 left.
Delta 179er5, runway 31 left, cleared to land.
Runway 31 left, cleared to land, Delta 179er5.
Basically emptied out this entire airport. So, JetBlue 424, taxi to the terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha JetBlue 424.
It's like all these gates right here. I can't move yet. I have zero control. Anyways, he's going to come up here. All these gates that are right over here, we are basically going to refill now with all these JetBlues that are coming in. There's our last American arrival. So now we can put some people on the runway. Gateway 6223, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Runway 31 right, line up and wait, Gateway 6223.
Okay, you're going in there. He's going in there. JetBlue's going in there. Perfect. I'm surprised we get zero cargo out of this. I've never had a plane come out of the Sierra up here. All this cargo space. Never had anybody come from over here either. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just not that time of the day. Delta 427, contact departure, good day.
Roger, good evening. Tower, JetBlue 1715 requesting push and start.
American 16, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, Sierra.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo Sierra American 16.
Of course, he's going right into the gate where the Qatari's sitting, so I know for sure now that he is a dead aircraft. We'll get rid of him. Because this American's going right to where he's parked. That would have been nice if he would have moved. Gateway 6223, wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff, Gateway 6223.
Where's this guy going? He's going right there. JetBlue 1715, pushback approved, expect runway 31 left.
Tower, 31 left, pushback approved. JetBlue 1715.
I really wish this game would allow me to give further commands, you know, like on a... let me see if I can grab one here out of the list. Actually, I can't because we have no heavies on the list right now. Be like, you know, if this JetBlue was a 777 for some reason, be like JetBlue 1715 heavy. You know, is a typical wording you would hear. But you don't get that on this game. Definitely don't get that on this game. Endeavor 4149er, wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Wind is 62 at 2 knots, runway 31 right, cleared for takeoff. Endeavor 4149er. Tower, JetBlue 1715 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 1715, runway 31 left, taxi via Golf Zulu.
Runway 31 left, taxi via Golf Zulu, JetBlue 1715.
Alright guys, so I think that is probably going to be a good spot to call it a wraps here. We're a little bit before the 10 o'clock hour for the game, and we did absolutely everything
Tower,
we could.
Endeavor 4024 requesting push and start.
There's not too much traffic out there right now, just a few ground movements. So with that, we'll let that last Endeavor head on its way out. We finished up with a positive 56 movements there in just under an hour, which is pretty great. Oh, there the camera goes. Now it finally caught up. So thank you guys very much for joining me here for another run at JFK. Always have fun running this airport. I'm going to try some different tactics on the next one, use a couple different runways. But if you guys enjoyed it,
Tower,
if you
American
found...
2658 with you, runway 31 left.
That's a little loud there. If you found some things useful for your own gameplays, moving some people around, if you have any suggestions or challenges for me for JFK, definitely let me know, and we'll try to get to them on our next try at this airport here. So thank you guys once again. I appreciate the support as always. Check out all the other videos that are down in the playlist, and I have all the linkages down below for Tower 3D and the add-ons, just so you guys can see them as well. But appreciate the time, like always, and I will definitely catch you guys.
KLM644 requesting push and start.
I'll definitely catch you guys on the next episode. Have a great evening.